Hello, we hope you will enjoy this video. If you do, please remember to subscribe for free, like, ring the bell and comment. More details about these at the end. Anglesey Holidays. What to see and do. A week ago, the teddy bears were very excited to be going on holiday. They had invited their friends to go with them and stay in a rural cottage. They spent a long time deciding what they needed to pack. First of all, of course, they wanted to take lots of sweeties, and they would also need their bird books and flower books so they could find out what the birds and flowers they saw were called, and their scarves, because it still might be a bit chilly outside, though bears don't usually feel the cold when they're on holiday. They would probably also need, though they hoped not, something to do indoors if the weather wasn't very good, so they packed some colouring books and crayons. Bubbles insisted he needed to take his pet dinosaur too, so that was included. Then, despite all their objections, it was suggested that they also might like to pack their towels and toothbrushes. They still needed to wash their paws and faces and clean their teeth, even if they were on holiday. Their suitcase ended up being extremely heavy. It wasn't a long journey in the car before they arrived on the island of Anglesey, their favourite place to visit on holiday. Before long they were out of the car and running around the fields and woods. Walker Bear, Custard and Boo found some lovely primroses straight away. Although Boo loves flowers, he also likes archaeology. That's the study of people and objects from a very, very long time ago. Boo likes to imagine how people used to live so long ago by looking at old caves and buildings and the things that have been found there. On one day of their holiday, he jumped at the chance to visit the Trfignath Burial Chamber, which is about 5,000 years old. On another day, they all went for a walk down by the Menai Strait, which is the stretch of water which separates the island from mainland Wales, and stopped many times to enjoy the views. Plus the walking was on flat paths, which made it much easier for little bears. They had lots of picnic lunches and went on lots of little walks, some on the beach, some in the woodland, some across the fields where they saw lots of sparkling new lambs. In fact, they travelled all over the island looking at all the interesting things it had to offer. One of the places they visit every time is a place called South Stack. There is a lighthouse situated on a tiny island just off Holy Island. You can visit it, but there are 400 steps down to it, and therefore 400 steps back up as well. The bears have done this before, and so didn't feel compelled to have to do it again. Instead, they walked along the paths on the cliff tops amongst the heather to Ellins Tower, where there are telescopes and binoculars available to look for birds nesting on the cliffs. There are also lots of big black birds called choughs on the cliff tops. They look like crows but have red bills and legs and are much rarer, so it's always a delight to see them flying around making their funny chuffy sound. There is also a cafe on the site and toilets and a Royal Society for the Protection of Birds shop where the bears quite often find some new interesting bird books to buy. Although Anglesey isn't a very large island, the bears can always find something new to do, as well as revisit all the places they like best. It does mean, though, that by the end of each day they are definitely ready for their beds. Time for a long sleep before getting up the next morning to have another exciting day. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for free and our videos will appear on your YouTube homepage, making them easier for you to find. If you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button. Ringing the bell means you'll be notified about our new videos. Please also leave a comment. Comments and ideas help us to improve.